I remember Bloody Friday. 20 bombs went off that day. Because I remember sitting as a child, counting them, one after another, the bombs going off. We sat there, and the soldiers were in the street too. Everybody was just sitting out in the street. It was a lovely sunny day, and I just heard them going off. 1, 2, 3. And at that age, like, we were very young, and sure, we didn't know what it was. But it was the bombs going off in Oxford Street Station and all around there.
Today it's about an oral history project that was done in conjunction with the International Fund for Ireland around the Peace Walls project. And it's a collection of stories of people who lived at the interface almost 30 years ago when the Peace Wall was erected. And it tells their stories throughout their life, throughout the Troubles, and the impact it had on them.
This particular project today, a part of its work has been to capture the oral history of a number of citizens who have been living beside peace walls for many, many years. So it's an important bit of work because in many respects it starts to deal with the latent legacy issue about why the walls went up, and it also offers people the opportunity, as our attitude surveys show, that a lot of people in these areas want the walls or barriers removed, and they want to see a different community for their children and their grandchildren.
I think, like everybody, their experience is different. We have residents living on both sides of the Peace Walls, Protestant, Catholic, who experienced different things. Some might have lost families, others maybe just not just the impact, but the impact it had on their lives, and how living in areas like this, it changes your life. They experience things that have been very detrimental, and for us it's looking at the project is basically looking at how we can engage with residents first and foremost, because they talk about the walls coming down in 2023, and dialogue is key.
In many respects they went up as a blanket of security to try and protect homes that were under attack from both sides, and nowadays there is almost a feeling that the walls themselves are a metaphor for enmity within a community or distrust within a community. And whenever they did a number of attitudinal surveys, it was very, very clear from young people and from older people that they want to see a society which is different. They want to see the barriers that separate people removed over time. Now, for that to happen, I think what has to happen is that the socioeconomic outcomes, you know, the lives of people have to change as well. You know, the educational attainment has to improve, the health indices have to improve, and morbidity rates have to improve. So it's important, and it's very disappointing we don't have an executive up in play, because the big effort to support communities has to come from an executive. And political uncertainty is disappointing, but despite that, groups on the ground like this group and many other groups are still working very, very closely with one another in order to envision something which is very, very different from what they have today.